MADISON BELLE German Shepherd.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Today we're going to talk about some basic dog training, and today we're going to be working on stay. We're going to be working with Cheyenne today. Stay is one of your first commands you want to work with a dog, and normally you're going to start with sit and stay. So stay, what we're going to use while we're doing that, we're going to use place. Place could be bed, place, crate, here, whatever you want the dog to be in stay. You kind of want to implement those commands. So we're going to combine both. We're going to use stay and we're going to do place or bed. So we're going to be using both of those commands today, and today we're going to be working with Cheyenne again, and we're going to show you just how we do it and the tools we use to do it with. Stay, sit, sit, Cheyenne, sit, stay. Alright, so here we go. We're doing focus training inside, and what we want to do is we want to get Cheyenne to understand that when she's on the mat, she's going to stay. This is going to be repetition. You're going to have to go back and keep placing the dog back on the stand, reward them after they stay for a period of time. I don't recommend you stepping back 15-30 feet when you're teaching this. Maybe step back 1 or 2 feet and then come back and reward the dog. As it gets longer, you can increase that time period with the stay, and you can hold. As you see in this video right here, I'm only about 5 feet away from Cheyenne, and I slightly lean back because that movement of that slight movement of moving back might get her to move off the mat, but I'm not doing that. So I'm holding steady and real still, so she's still and she's steady. You don't want to move too much, because if you're moving too much, the dog is going to follow to come to you, and they're thinking that you're telling them to come by reading your body language. So you're going to step back slowly, stop and pause, and just stay still. Don't move. You've already given them the command. Now, typically in this one, before I started using the command stay, I wouldn't say anything. I would just step back and hold. As soon as I know she's going to move, I would step in, put her back on the mat. Now that we got Cheyenne and you stay, sit, down here, inside, focused on us, we're going to transfer that outside, because there's a difference in doing it inside when there's distractions and doing it outside when there are distractions, and you'll see a difference in tone. Hopefully the training that we've done inside will transfer over outside. It won't be much of a distraction once we start outside, but that's how you want to start progressing. You want to do your focus training in an enclosed space when it's just you and the dog, and then you want to move that outside when the dog, you understand that the dog understands that they're focused on you and the commands. Now that I got Cheyenne focused from doing inside focus training, I'm going to start slowly by walking around her in a circle. Not going to go too far. I want to make sure that she is focused on me and my movement after I give her the command to stay, that she'll stay in position. And then I'll go back and slowly put her back in the sit, come back, give her a treat. So as you notice, this one has been sped up a little bit for the timing effect, but I really wasn't walking that fast. And the reason why was because I didn't want to startle her to move out of place. So I'm just walking around in circles. And when I come back, I reward her for staying. So this is the key. She has to be rewarded, or else what's the point of her staying if she's not getting the reward for staying in place? I give her the command slowly and I back up. Now, typically when I do this, I'm not going to hold her too long, because I'm going to go ahead and call her to me as a recall. There's another thing you can work on while you're doing stay as recall. So once I see that she's going to just about to move in place, I'll just beat her to the punch and call her to me. But in this one, I don't think she did. And I did call her to me because she did stay. So I'm working on a couple things here. So teaching stay has to start with an in-focus training first before you move the dog outside. And it's all about reward. The higher the reward, the better the dog is going to focus. So there we go, have it. When we're doing stay, what we want to do is we want to get the dog focused on the command, understand the command, and then move forward into another area of the training. So this is going to be repetition. We're going to do this over and over again. There's not so many distractions outside during this focus training, which is you're gonna have to move into a part where there's kids playing and noises and dogs barking, because when you do all your training with focus training inside and outside and there's no distractions, this could come back to haunt you later on when you're telling your dog to stay and the dog is barking or what's going on or what have you. Thank you guys for watching Madison Belle, and enjoy. I hope these are some tips during quarantine you can start working with your dog, teaching stay, play, sit, and what have you. You guys have a great day and be blessed.
Madison Belle German Shepherd.